Have you ever wondered, out of all the animals in America, why the turkey gets the honor of sitting at the very center of the Thanksgiving table? I mean, why not roast duck? Or a hearty beef stew? Or at least chicken? It's more common, easier to cook, and honestly more familiar. Yet somehow, the turkey, with its awkward gobble and goofy vibe, has become the cultural mascot of November. What do you think? Have you ever heard any reason why turkey is the chosen one for Thanksgiving? Drop a comment, I'm genuinely curious. And if you're a fan of these kinds of weird food facts, comment the weirder, the better. So I know we're on the same wavelength. Back to the turkey. The first Thanksgiving in America took place in 1621, over 400 years ago. At the time, the Pilgrims had just survived a brutal first winter in the Plymouth colony, present-day Massachusetts, and they organized a big feast to thank God, and to express gratitude to the Wampanoag people who helped them through it. But here's the first twist, there's no clear evidence that turkey was even on the menu at that first Thanksgiving. According to journals and records, the food served that day was quite diverse: venison, geese, ducks, fish, corn, squash, and nuts. Turkey might have made an appearance, but it was just one of many wild meats. No spotlight. No starring role. So, how did the turkey go from background extra to national symbol? Quick rehook, can you imagine, if America had picked a different dish for Thanksgiving, how many roasted ducks would be sold every Black Friday? That would have been one of the weird food facts in alternate culinary history. The key lies in the post-American Revolution era, the late 18th century, when Americans began forming a national identity, separate from British traditions. During this time, turkey, a bird native only to North America, stood out. It wasn't tied to British aristocracy like the goose, nor was it an everyday farm animal like chicken. Plus, turkeys were big, able to feed a large family, perfect for a holiday all about gathering and sharing. Even better, they had no strong religious symbolism, which made them more universally acceptable in America's diverse society. And fun fact, Benjamin Franklin, one of the founding fathers, once wrote to his daughter saying he preferred the turkey over the bald eagle as the national bird, because turkeys were hardworking, courageous, and truly native. Thankfully we stuck with the eagle, or we'd be waving a turkey flag every 4th of July. Fast forward to the 19th century, Sarah Josepha Hale, often called the mother of modern Thanksgiving, wrote countless articles, novels, and letters to presidents urging them to establish Thanksgiving as a national holiday. In her works, turkey was always the centerpiece, symbolizing warmth, reunion, and family values. Eventually, in 1863, during the Civil War, President Abraham Lincoln officially declared Thanksgiving a national holiday, and from that point on, turkey took the throne on American dinner tables. Let me ask, has your family ever had something other than turkey for Thanksgiving? Or maybe a kitchen disaster involving a turkey? Drop your funniest story, I read them all. From cultural icon to comedic legend, turkeys today are even pardoned every year by the president in the National Turkey Pardon Ceremony. That's right, one lucky bird gets to live and appear on national television. Whether it's an honor or irony, you decide. We eat turkey for many reasons, but at the heart of it, it's about how Americans built a sense of identity through the simplest things. From a humble native bird, not flashy, not fancy, the turkey became a symbol of gratitude, togetherness, and a cultural journey rich in humor, history, and meaning. Today, when people think of turkey, it's not just food anymore. It's also a comedic character in modern American culture. Seriously, Google Thanksgiving turkey meme, you'll find thousands of images of turkeys pleading for their lives, running away, or wearing pilgrim hats with captions like, "Don't trust anyone in November." From traditional dish to pop culture icon, the turkey has evolved. People don't just eat it, they laugh at it, make memes about it, and sometimes even try to protect it. Have you ever sent or received a hilarious turkey meme? If you've got a favorite, drop it in the comments, let's share some laughs. Thanks to internet culture, the turkey now comes in many forms, sometimes the frantic escapee, panic turkey, sometimes the cheerful holiday mascot, happy family turkey. Ironically, the funnier it gets, the more memorable it becomes each Thanksgiving. It's honestly one of those weird food facts that turkeys have shifted from survival meat to meme star. Who would have guessed? Yet beneath all the memes and jokes, the turkey still holds its place as a powerful connector. In many American households, roasting a turkey is a full-blown tradition. Grandparents, parents, kids, everyone gathers to prep, season, stuff, and roast, and let's be honest, at least one person ends up Googling how to carve a turkey every single year. Then comes the table, a true scene of warmth. People sit around passing the gravy, mashed potatoes, cranberry sauce, pumpkin pie, and in the middle, the golden, perfectly roasted turkey quietly filling the room with its scent. Just thinking about it makes your stomach growl, right? Rehook time. If you've never eaten turkey, what do you imagine it tastes like? More like chicken, or like an oversized roast duck? Comment your guess, and if you've had it before, let us know, was it worth the hype? Beyond the classic roast turkey, modern American cuisine has gotten creative. Deep-fried turkeys, sausage-stuffed turkeys, even vegan turkeys made from plants. And don't forget the leftover turkey sandwich, a must-have for the next day, lovingly nicknamed Leftover Friday. These adaptations are more than clever spins, they're reflections of changing times, tastes, and, of course, more weird food facts that future generations will look back on with either awe or confusion. In some states, they even hold turkey cook-off competitions, with wild toppings and gourmet plating that looks like something out of Top Chef. From awkward bird to culinary star, the turkey now headlines the holiday kitchen. You see, turkey isn't just a food, it's part of America's collective memory. It represents one of the country's core values, gratitude and connection. And if you look closer, the story of the turkey kind of mirrors America itself, a native creature once overlooked, now woven into the national identity. It's not perfect, but it carries a special kind of emotional power. Is there a dish from your own culture that plays the same family connector role as turkey does in the US? Drop a comment. I love learning about food with memory and meaning. And you know what? The most beautiful thing is, whether someone is vegan, keto, or just can't cook, Thanksgiving is still a day to come home to the table. Whether the main dish is turkey, pizza, or ramen, what really matters are the stories, the laughter, and that simple feeling of being together. If you've ever sat at a Thanksgiving table, you probably know that quiet moment when everyone goes around and shares something they're grateful for. Sounds simple, but it can bring tears. And there, in the center of it all, the turkey says nothing, but it says it all. Have you noticed? There are some dishes we only eat once or twice a year, but every time they show up, the whole atmosphere shifts. Turkey is one of those dishes. It's not a snack like pizza, or a fast fix like burgers. It's a ceremonial meal. From choosing the bird to seasoning, roasting, and finally placing it on the table, it demands intention, time, and patience. And that's exactly what gives it cultural weight that few foods carry. In the US, the image of the turkey goes far beyond the kitchen. It appears everywhere during the holidays, in movies, commercials, greeting cards, even animated films. Have you ever seen Free Birds? That animated movie where two turkeys time travel to erase turkey from the Thanksgiving menu? Silly, yes, but also kind of sweet. Because deep down, it's a reminder that turkey has embedded itself into the collective imagination of an entire nation. Like how Coca-Cola became linked to Santa Claus, or how pumpkin pie smells like fall, turkey, in all its awkward glory, brings November to life. Quick one, is there any food that, the moment you see it, instantly brings back memories of family, childhood, or a season? Share it in the comments, because sometimes, memories are edible. Now, you might ask, does turkey really deserve all this glory? To be honest, not because it tastes the best, or because it was always on the first menu. But because people chose to give it meaning. The role of bringing people together. Of symbolizing gratitude. Of being present when it matters most. In today's fast-moving world, Thanksgiving and turkey might be one of the few rituals that make people pause and reflect. not because the food can't be replaced, but because the moment can't. It says something timeless: I'm thankful you're here. Every family expresses gratitude in their own way. Some say it out loud, some show it through actions, some just quietly pass the gravy a little closer. And sometimes, the turkey in the middle doesn't need to say a word, but everyone understands. That's why turkey has gone beyond food. It's a cultural symbol, like a seasonal signal that November is here. No reminders, no billboards, just the scent of roasting turkey is enough to say, it's time to be thankful. If there's something, even something small, that you're grateful for this year, leave a comment, I'm thankful for. Let's spread some feel-good energy. And if you think it's kind of magical that a humble dish can carry an entire set of values, lifestyle, and centuries of history, then you're definitely not alone. We live in a world that's often fast, cold, distracted. But traditions, like the Thanksgiving meal, remind us that we're part of something bigger. And that being thankful doesn't need to be fancy, just honest. Thank you for staying until the very end. If today's story gave you warmth, a little knowledge, or just a smile, then that's what I'm most thankful for. And if you haven't followed the channel yet, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss the next story. There are so many more tales of culture, food, and weird food facts waiting to be shared with you. See you in the next episode. And remember, you don't need a special day to be thankful, but having one makes it even sweeter. Wishing you a holiday season full of flavor, not just in your belly, but in your heart.